Whenever my father entered my room and found the light on while I wasn't there, he would say, "Why don't you turn it off? Why all this waste of electricity?" If he entered the bathroom and found the tap dripping, he would raise his voice. "Why don't you close it tightly before leaving? Why all this waste of water?" He was always criticizing me, always accusing me of being careless. He would reproach me over the smallest and biggest things, even while he was lying on his sick bed. Until one day, I found a job. The day I'd been waiting for so long had finally come. Today was my first job interview, my very first chance to obtain a prestigious position in one of the major companies. If I were accepted, I would leave this house forever and finally be free from my father and his constant reproaches. I woke up early, put on my finest clothes, applied perfume, and was about to leave when a hand rested on my shoulder at the door. I turned around and saw my father smiling, despite the dullness in his eyes and the clear signs of illness on his face. He handed me some money and said, "I want you to be positive, confident in yourself, and not shaken by any question." I accepted the advice reluctantly, smiled outwardly, and sighed inwardly. Even at this moment, he wouldn't stop giving advice, as if he deliberately wanted to spoil the happiest moment of my life. I left the house in a hurry, took a taxi, and headed to the company. As soon as I arrived and entered through the gate, I was astonished. There were no guards at the entrance, no receptionist-only signboards directing visitors to the interview location. As I walked in, I noticed that the door handle was loose, almost falling off, ready to break if someone hit it. I remembered my father's advice to be positive, so I immediately fixed the handle and tightened it properly. I followed the signs and passed through the company garden. The walkways were flooded with water, overflowing from a basin that had filled to the brim. It seemed the gardener had been distracted. I recalled how my father used to scold me for wasting water, so I pulled the hose out of the full basin and placed it into another one, reducing the water flow until the gardener returned. Then I entered the building. While climbing the stairs, I noticed a large number of lights turned on despite it being broad daylight. Instinctively, I turned them off, afraid of my father's voice echoing in my ears wherever I went.